Hey guys, and welcome to another trip report. Today we'll be flying on British Airways Airbus A320 over to London Heathrow in their standard economy class cabin, or Euro Traveller as they like to call it. Now I've been meaning to do a trip report with BA for quite some time now, as I have been flying with them for the better part of the last 2 decades, and over the years I've seen them transition to a much more watered down version of an airline, with many budget cuts and service reductions. So it'll be interesting to see how this flight stacks up. Anyway, BA operate out of Terminal 1 here at Prague. It's a relatively spacious terminal, but as you can see, today was quite busy, as there are more than a few long-haul flights departing out to the US and the Middle East. Here we have a quick look at the check-in area before making our way through customs and into the main part of the terminal. One thing I really like about Terminal 1 is that all of the security checks are done at the gate, which can save you a lot of time as you aren't pulled in with all the other passengers traveling to other destinations. My security check at Gate Bravo 2 took just under 5 minutes. Once airside, Prague Airport offers spectacular views of the apron and plenty of spots to sit down, grab a coffee, and watch the planes go by. And here we have our aircraft taxiing onto the stand. It's a 17-year-old Airbus A320 with registration GUUC and began service for BA in December of 2001. Boarding is quick and on time and starts about 30 minutes before our scheduled departure. Something I prefer about European airports is that the jet bridges are usually made of glass, whereas in the US they are almost always solid and don't allow you to see the aircraft you're boarding or its surroundings. As we board, we get a nice look at the cabin, which features BA's traditional black leather seats with the Speedbird logo embedded into the headrest. I quite like this design, but unfortunately BA have begun phasing them out on their newer A320neos in favor of the more slimline seats you typically see on low-cost airlines.
We're all ready to go at the front now, just waiting for the jetty to be disconnected and the ground crew to complete their last few checks, and then we'll be able to request our pushback from air traffic. Short taxi out to the runway here at Prague, and we'll be taken off towards the west, making a little right-left turn, climbing up to our cruising altitude, 36,000 feet. Flight time slightly longer than usual this morning, expecting 1 hour and 40 minutes over to London. Should be nice smooth conditions, it was nice on the ride over, so up at a safe altitude, fasten seatbelt signs will be coming off. With the signs off, you may get up and move around the cabin, but just a reminder, if we do need to switch them back on at any point during the flight, please do return to your seats and securely fasten your seatbelts. I'll be doing the flying, so towards the end of the cruise, I will speak to you again to give you an update, the latest weather, and a landing time estimate for London. Until then, make yourselves comfortable, and I hope you have a very pleasant flight with us.
Cabin crew, please place doors into automatic and cross check.
So here we are pushing back from Gate B2 and ready to make our way over to runway 24 for departure. A beautiful day for flying and almost no turbulence on the way to London.
afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to be your purser on board this British Airways service to London Heathrow Terminal 3, and my name is Rachel Bond. Well, if there's anything your crew can do to make your journey more comfortable, please do let us know, either by popping to space in the galley or just using your call button. But in the meantime, we do invite you to sit back and relax and enjoy our hospitality on the way to London. Thank you.
One of the things I found most disappointing on this flight was the fact that the flight attendants didn't even serve free water. And I know this may not be a problem for most, but considering this is an airline that once used to serve free meals to all their economy class passengers, it is certainly a step down and not indicative of what I would expect from a legacy carrier. Instead, I spent the better part of the flight sifting through BA's High Life magazine, which featured a nice selection of articles, route maps, and other points of interest. BA also offers a fairly extensive route network with hundreds of flights going to the US, Europe, Asia, Africa, and so on. It's always fun to look at these maps to get inspiration on where to fly next. And soon it was time for us to begin our descent. We were put into the usual holding pattern over Heathrow before crisscrossing over central London and then touching down on runway 27 left, arriving about 20 minutes early on stand at Terminal 3 and with plenty of time to make my connecting flight over to San Francisco.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and the entire crew, welcome to London Heathrow Terminal 3. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain switches off the fasten seatbelt sign. When it is safe to do so, please take care when opening the overhead lockers, as items may move and could fall out and injure someone. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. Before leaving the aircraft, please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, and remember that smoking is not permitted anywhere in the airport building. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for choosing to fly with us here at British Airways. It's been our pleasure having you on board, and we wish you a very safe onward journey. Thank you and good afternoon.
So what do I think about BA's economy class cabin? Well, I'll certainly say it has seen better days. Service is basic with no snacks or even water available for free. That being said, the flight attendants were pleasant and we arrived at our destination safely and on time, which in the grand scheme of things is the most important. As far as their prices, they aren't outrageous but not reflective of a low-cost airline, even though that is what BA have become over the years. It's disappointing to see, but nevertheless a necessary transition in this ever-changing industry. So let me know what you guys thought of this flight. Would you recommend BA as an airline, or do you think airlines like EasyJet are more worth it for the money? Anyway, I'm off to my connecting flight to San Francisco, so I'll see you in my next trip report. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.